Hi everyone. In this video I want to talk about a video that I did a few weeks ago talking about whether or not you should buy a brand new condo or buy a condo that is less than 5 years old. So I want to reference the buying a brand new condo. I just want to say at the beginning here, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy a brand new condo because many people do it without any problems. But there are some things, some unknowns that you need to be aware of before going into this that could cause a lot of problems for you financially. So first of all, the biggest thing is the ability to qualify for a mortgage, and I'll come back to that in a minute. So let's create the scenario. In most cases when you're buying a brand new condo, you go into the sales office and it's 2 to 3 years before the project is going to be built. That's pretty standard. Once you're in there, you know 2 to 3 years down the road. So in that 2 to 3 year period, you're actually going to be paying up to 15% of the purchase price. And if you can't qualify for that, you could lose that. So there's two things that might hinder your ability to qualify for a mortgage. And keep in mind, you're 2 to 3 years before the project's built. So comes time for you to take possession, and you're not going to get a mortgage 3 years in advance or 2 years in advance. You're going to get a mortgage with about 90 to 120 days to actually close on that mortgage. So you're probably not going to worry about getting a mortgage until a month or two, maybe a month's a little short, but a couple of months before the project's done. So let's say in that 2 to 3 year period, your income situation's changed. In other words, maybe you're unemployed, and I'm sure there's a lot of Calgarians today that would say, would agree with this, that could certainly happen. I mean, our unemployment rate's gone up a lot in the last couple of years. So that could hinder your ability to get a mortgage, and you've paid all those deposits, which you're going to lose, and then the builder could sue you, which they have the right to do because you're breaching the contract. Another way that might hinder your ability to qualify for the mortgage is mortgage rules have changed. So let's say, and case in point, 6 months ago, October 17th, mortgage rules changed so that it now affected people's ability to purchase, particularly first-time buyers. So here's another scenario. Let's say 2 to 3 years ago, when you went into that sales office, you went and got pre-qualified from your lender. Your bank said, yep, you're good. You're more than able to qualify for this purchase. So you did everything right. And then, like what happened on October 17th, mortgage rules changed. So now that affected some people's ability to mortgage or borrow by about $100,000. So now these people are now not able to qualify. So it might as well be the same thing as being unemployed, because now you're not going to get your mortgage. And because of that, you're going to lose all those deposits that you've given the builder. And again, they can sue you because it's their right to do so. So these are some real big concerns I have for people that are buying brand new. If you've got any of these concerns, or this is a potential in your mind, then I would recommend that maybe it's not the thing to do, and you should maybe look at something that's pre-owned, something that's at least 5 years old. But I wanted to put this out there to clarify, because the video that I posted 2 to 3 weeks ago made it sound like you shouldn't buy anything that's less than 5 years old. And I'm not necessarily saying that, but there are some unknowns that you definitely need to keep track of or be aware of before you pull the trigger or take the leap into doing something like this. So anyway, I hope you found this information helpful. If you ever have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section or private message us, and I'll be happy to answer those. And also just wanted to remind you to tune in on Monday, April 10th at 9:30, because we're going to be doing a Calgary real estate Q&A. So if you've ever had any questions about real estate, you can tune in there, get them answered, or you can send them to us ahead of time and we'll do our best to answer them during the broadcast, or you can always send them afterwards and we'll answer them in the next broadcast that we do. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.